So His Excellency, what are the current major problems of internet security in Thailand?
Because of the broadband penetration in Thailand increased rapidly, from last 2 years, the penetration rate in Thailand just a few, only 12% of population. But right now, the penetration rate is passing 40% already. So you would say that all the people in Thailand be able to use internet easily. So the number of users increased. The thing that we don't need increased as well. So I think the variety of serious things happen in internet. And Kun Thongchai have details about what we don't need that thing happen.
Yes.
Kun Thongchai.
I'll give you some more information from the Thailand Computer Emergency Response Team's perspective. We are an organization under the Ministry of ICT also. Lately, we have noticed that a lot of reports coming in domestically or internationally seem to indicate that we have quite a lot of fraud. Now the online fraud is a big problem worldwide, and we are one of them also. Either we are being used as a base to do fraudulent transaction. Let's say people in the United States, they're going to their own bank, online bank. One day they found that the online bank is hosted in Thailand. So of course, the officer in the United States will contact us. We have seen a lot of numbers. Also, we have seen quite a number of phishing websites. This is one of the big problems. If you go on to some of the statistics site, they may list Thailand as among one of the top 10. Lately, for quite a few years, I don't have the exact number, but we are definitely in the top 10. And we are trying to improve that. Lately, we try to make sure that all these sites are taken down immediately to reduce the ranking. We don't want to appear in somebody else's statistics, saying Thailand is a country that has a lot of fraudulent websites.
So His Excellency, what has your ministry been doing to increase the internet security in Thailand?
We have been doing many things. We have to concentrate on the security on our network, national network, because we have the strategy to increase and do all the network in Thailand to cover all the area. So the security of the network is very important, and we have been doing the security in the network, and also other services we have to make sure all the online services its security is secure enough to service to the people. And we also have the organization to be responsible for the security of the user, such as ThaiCert that Kun Thongchai will add on in this question.
Yes, from the ThaiCert, let me explain. ThaiCert is Thailand Computer Emergency Response Team. We are a unit under Ministry of ICT. We are mainly responsible for any emergency related to computer, for example, hacking, spread of virus, anything at all. Lately, we have noticed that our statistics indicate that the crime that occurs in Thailand, fraud is number one at the moment. The second point is we also have noticed that the phishing statistic indicate that we are one of the countries in the world that's among probably in the top 10. And we have been working hard trying to reduce the number, lower our rank so that it's safer to conduct electronic transaction in Thailand.
To make Thai people trust to do all transaction online.
Since now Thailand has this Computer Crime Act of 2007, and it has been enforced for a while. And the problem now that your ministry and the general public are facing is probably different from when we start drafting the law. So does the ministry now see the need to revise the act?
That's what we do right now. We still on the process of revise the Computer Crime Acts. I'll prepare the details. What we has to revise. We on section 14, which is related to the web content, we improve all the text to be able to apply correctly, particularly paragraph 1 on the section to include the phishing that Kun Tongchai mentioned, and also identity theft. And the second one to propose to include the offense on child pornography in the act in accordance with international laws, which is very important as well. And to amend section 15, which is related to liability of the service provider by identifying clearer role of service provider. Self-regulation system will be introduced for service provider that we call safe harbor and notice and take down. Will also be included to encourage the cooperation between government and private sector in regulating web content, and this is our MOU today. It's about self-regulation, and also when we revise our new Computer Crime Act, so we focus on this issue as well. And to adjust the power of the authority of the relevant official, this is one of a very important issue under Section 18, to be able to exercise their power on the offense under other acts. The other one is to identify the framework for exercising the power of the authority of the relevant official in terms of period of web blocking, in terms of necessity and appropriateness of case. And the last thing is to propose to conduct a research study on the self-regulation of web content for service provider. This is the issue that we need to revise.
So what is the status now of the revision plan?
I assigned Electronic Transaction Development Agency to be responsible, and Kun Tongchai will give you the current status of the Computer Crime Act 2007 revised.
Yes, since the minister has given this assignment to us, we have had quite a few meetings with the relevant parties and stakeholders to look into all the sections, the entire act, essentially, and come up with a draft, which we had conducted what we call public hearing. We invited the public come and take a look at what we drafted and see if it's appropriate, if there's any section they want to add. And currently, the final status is that we have submitted this for consideration back to the Ministry of ICT.
So now, actually, the draft is with you.
Yes, yes. And we have to work a lot more in details, because this act is very sensitive, because we talk about the balance between freedom of speech and privacy. So this is what everybody, I don't say this is just only Thai people, but all over the world, the people they care about their freedom of speech, but and also they care about their privacy as well. So this is very sensitive. So we have to make sure that we still keep on the center, the balance of two issues.
Do you have a timeline to submit this draft to the cabinet?
Yeah, I will do it within 2 months. This is my intention to make it happen, to face the serious threat for the new world of technology.
Thanks to His Excellency Anudit and for spending your time with us, since I believe that you are very busy cabinet minister, and also thanks กับคุณธงชัย and คุณกำพลสวัสดีนะครับท่านครับสวัสดีครับสวัสดีนะครับ